The motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are, the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students.
Standard 7. Subject Mathematics, Chapter 6, Topic Indices, Part 1. What is an index number? You know that if 8 is multiplied 6 times, we can write 8 raised to the power 6. In this, the power of 6 is an index number and 8 is called the base number. The plural of an index number is indices. Hence, indices are index number which are powers. Now let us see some questions. The table is given in which numbers are written in index form 3 raised to 4. Just now we have seen in the previous slide, the power is called index and 3 is called the base. If you have to write 3 raised to 4 in multiplicative form, we will write 3 into 3 into 3. If value is asked, then you have to multiply 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, 27 3s are 81. You will get the value of 3 raised to 4. Same way, you have to write 16 raised to 3 in the base form. Base is 16, index is 3. In multiplicative form, 16 into 16 into 16, value will be 4096. Minus 8 raised to 2. In this also the base is minus 8. Index is 2. Minus 8 into minus 8. Answer we will get the value 64. The same way you have to do for the other two also. Now let us define an index number. An index number is a number which is raised to a power. The power, also known as index, tells you how many times you have to multiply the number by itself. For example, 2 raised to 5 means that you have to multiply 2 by itself 5 times. There are number of important rules for the index number. Let us see that. Index laws. There are various laws for indices. The first one is, you can see that in this a raised to m, here a is called the base and m is called the index, exponent or power. Either we can call it by index, exponent or power. First rule, a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. Second one, a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. Third one, a raised to m raised to the power n is equal to a raised to m into n. ab raised to the power m, when we remove the bracket, we get a raised to m, b raised to m. Next, a upon b raised to the power m. Again we are removing the bracket, we get the powers on numerator as well as on denominator. A raised to m upon b raised to n. A raised to 0 equal to 1 means any number is having the power 0, answer we will get 1. A raised to minus n equal to 1 upon a raised to m. Any number with negative power can be changed into positive power if we write the reciprocal of it. A raised to m upon n can be written in n square root of a raised to m. Now first law of multiplication. You can see the laws which we have seen above slide, the same we are doing with the help of examples. 2 raised to 6 into 2 raised to 4. If we multiply this, the base will remain same and powers will be added. You can see this. This is the rule. A raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. So powers will be added. Same way 2 raised to 4 into 2 raised to 2 equal to 2 raised to 6. 3 raised to 5 into 3 raised to 7 is equal to 3 raised to 12. It can be clarified more nicely here. You can see this. 4 raised to 7 into 4 raised to 5. Powers are added. Base is written only once. 4 is the base here. 7 plus 5 is equal to what? 12. So 4 raised to 12 is our answer. Again the multiplication rules. I am revising for you. A raised to n into a raised to m equal to a raised to n plus m. These are the examples given. Solve by yourself so that you can understand more better. Now division rule of indices. In division rule of indices, a raised to n divided by a raised to m equal to a raised to n minus m. We can write this in a fractional form also. A power will be subtracted, a raised to n minus m. Some examples are given below. Now multiplication of indices. In the previous slide we have seen that when the base is same, powers are added. We can write this in expanded form also. You can observe here 6 raised to 3 into 6 raised to 4. 6 raised to 3 can be written like this way in expanded form, 6 into 6 into 6. 6 raised to 4 can be written in expanded form, 6 into 6 into 6 into 6 equal to 6 raised to 7. If we want to do directly, we can apply the rule and we can do directly this way also. Or either you can write in expanded form. You count number of times the 6 occurs. You will see that 6 occurs how many times? 7 times. So it will become 6 raised to 7. In both the ways, the answer is going to come same. Now see another example. 5 raised to 1 into 5 raised to 3 equal to 5, 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 is what? 4. 5 raised to 4. If they ask to find the value, we can write 5 raised to 4 in expanded form or multiplicative form. 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 4 times equal to 625. You have to write every time the rule which you are using to solve the problem. Now the division. Simplify the expression given below. 5 raised to 3 divided by 5 raised to 7. Now you have to recall the rules which we have studied in the previous slide. A raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. So if we subtract the power, base will come one time only. 3 minus 7 is what? 4 minus 4. Smaller number minus bigger number, answer will come in negative. So 5 raised to minus 4. We can write this expression in quotient way also. Expand the numerator and expand the denominator. Cancel the 5. We will get 1 upon 5 into 5 into 5 4 times. We get the answer 1 by 5 raised to 4. Here the power is negative. We can make the power positive if we write the reciprocal of this number. And here we are using the rule a raised to minus m equal to 1 upon a raised to m. Now here are some questions from textbook. 7 raised to 4 into 7 raised to 2. You can observe here the base is same. Powers are different. So which rule is applicable here? A raised to m into a raised to n equal to a raised to m plus n. Here the powers are added. We get the answer 7 raised to 6. Same way, here the base is negative. You have to observe the difference between these two. Here the base is minus 11, minus 11. So always remember that the rules are applicable when the base is same. If the base is different, the rule is not applicable. See, if instead of minus 11 here 12 is there, the rule will not be applied. Minus 11 raised to 5 into minus 11 raised to 2 equal to minus 11 raised to 5 plus 2 equal to minus 11 raised to 7. Same way we will apply the division rule here. A raised to 6 divided by a raised to 4. As in the rule it is told that a raised to m divided by a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n. Here the powers get subtracted. We get the answer a raised to 2. Same way you have to do second, third and fourth. Let us clear the division rule. 8 raised to 7 divided by 8 raised to 4. Now we can write this in a quotient way. 8 raised to 7, 8 raised to 4, or we can say in a fractional form. Now expand the numerator and expand the denominator and cancel the 8. How many 8s will cancel from top and bottom? Cancel it. Remaining 8 is here, 8 into 8 into 8. So how many times the 8 is remaining here? 3 times. So the power of 8 will become 3. So our answer is what? 8 raised to the 3. Either you can apply the rule a raised to m divided by a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n, or write the numbers in fractional form, write then expanded form, cancel the equal terms, you will get the answer. Now let us see some more examples of division. 3 raised to 9 divided by 3 raised to 2. So I told that this rule is applicable when the base is same. 3 is here, 9 minus 2 is what? 7. 8 raised to 11 divided by 8 raised to 6. 8, 11 minus 6 is what? 5. 8 raised to 5. Same way we will do for the third one. You have to remember this rule. This rule is the important for solving the or simplifying the sums. A raised to n divided by a raised to m equal to a raised to n minus m. You have to observe that here the base is same, a and a only. When dividing the numbers the same ways, subtract the powers. Now you can see we have already done this in the previous slide. See more examples. 2 raised to 5 upon 2 raised to 3. Here the base is same, powers are subtracted. So 5 minus 3 is what? 2 raised to 2. But we can solve this way also. 2 raised to 5 written in expanded form. 2 raised to 3 written in expanded form. Cancel the same terms from numerator and denominator. We get 2 into 2 equal to 2 square. Means 2 occurs how many times? 2 times. In both the ways we are getting the same answer. Same way you have to do the next example. Now, there is another general rule. A into b raised to the power x. When we open the bracket, it will be a raised to x into b raised to x. For example, 2 into 3, close the bracket, raised to the power 4 is equal to, when we open the bracket, it will be equal to 2 raised to 4 into 3 raised to 4. We can write this expression in the expanded form also. 2 into 3, 2 into 3, 2 into 3, how many times? 4 times. Now bring the 2 into 2 nearby and 3 and 3 nearby. We observe that 2 comes how many times? 4 times, and 3 occurs 4 times. So 2 raised to 4 into 3 raised to 4. Next rule. A raised to the power m raised to the power n. When we open the bracket, it will become equal to a raised to m into n. So, for example, if 2 raised to the power 3, here m is 3, a is 2, and n is 4. When we open the bracket, powers get multiplied. Equal to 2, 3 into 4 equal to 2 raised to 12. N square raised to the power 4. When we open the bracket, it will be equal to n 2 into 4 equal to n raised to 8. The power of power rule involves multiplying the 2 index power. Here we are multiplying the 2 index power. You can observe that.